Hey guys, so I just finished watching Shrooms, the movie, and I wanted to talk about it. Now, I'd actually watched this movie a couple months ago, probably like 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, but since it was so long since I had seen it, you wanted to say hi. I wanted to rewatch it for you guys, even though it was a movie I didn't generally like. The premise is that it's set up in Ireland, and there are these college students who want to try the drug shrooms. They've never done it before. So they go to Ireland for this like camping vacation with one of the experts who knows everything about shrooms, and he happens to be kind of a love interest of the main girl in the movie named Tara, or however they pronounce her name, Tara. Anyway, so um sorry about the noise. I also have the door open, the back door, because I'm filming in front of the back window door thing, patio, whatever. Anyway, so I don't really know where to start. I don't really know how to review this movie because there's a huge twist at the end that I can't say because that would completely ruin the movie. So let's see. What I do like about it, I'll start with that. I do like some aspects of it, but generally it's an okay movie. I would give it a B, maybe a C. Acting wise, it's all right. That would be a C because the acting's okay up until the point where they like have to cry or freak out or something like that. They're not the best at that, but just generally acting like a college student, you know, they're around that age anyway, so it's pretty natural for them to do that. So that acting part wasn't that bad, but whenever they had to like panic and stuff. Sorry, the cat's making noise in the background. I guess it's gonna be playtime. So that wasn't too bad. What I did like about it though is the imagery. Where they were in Ireland was really beautiful, and I would die to go there. I think it's so amazing. And just where they're staying is really nice. The imagery is also really disturbing, and I love disturbing images in movies because it really sets the tone, and it makes it scary. So there's like twitchy things. One of my favorite scenes is when the jockey type steroid guy gets high on shrooms, and he's like doing it. He's having a trip, and he's exploring the forest at night, and he sees this girl walking. I don't know why that girl would ever be an interest in him because he wants to have sex with that girl, and he's one of those like horny college jockey guys. So I don't know why he'd want to even do that, but she's like twitchily walking, like total Ring style, The Ring. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it. I love those kind of scenes where there's like a twitchy thing. There's also this scene where the main girl's looking through the trees trying to find the thing because she like feels it. And you see the trees are kind of moving a little bit, and all of a sudden, because it's moving side to side, you see like a person pop out next to the tree, and it like comes out of the tree. It's really cool. I really like the filmography and the videography, whatever. I loved that they had really good camera angles and everything, so that wasn't bad either. I'll get more into the plot now because they get to Ireland, they're exploring, collecting shrooms, mushrooms to trip on, and he's warning them of the ones with the black nipples on them. I don't know. I've never done shrooms, so honestly I have no idea how accurate this movie is for the trips, because I know everyone can have a different trip, and some get scared, some, I don't know. I wasn't really like into the symptoms. It just freaks me out, the whole shroom thing. Hallucinating and stuff is not fun, so I don't know why you want to do that, especially if it's a bad one. So anyway, moving on. Well, as they're exploring, the girl Tara decides to eat one of the ones with the black nipple on it, and it's fatal. She doesn't die, but she eats it, and as she's eating it, he's describing to the rest of the group the symptoms if you live, and there's like premonition and like all these other things that come with eating this mushroom if you survive, but it's rare. So he said like your heart explodes, and something about your lungs and stomach, I don't know. So she eats it, and she's like convulsing on the ground, but she has a premonition that he would be there. Her love interest, like expert on shrooms guy, would be there, and so he is, and he saves her, whatever, and she lives through it. But The whole movie is kind of seeing it through her trip, because she trips the whole time. Like, even though I can't imagine someone tripping for like 48 hours after one mushroom, because she only eats that one and then everyone else has the other normal ones. They brew it into like a tea and drink it the next morning, and she doesn't do that. So she's still tripping on this one black nipple one, and I don't know how that, I don't really know like how accurate that is, that you would trip for like 48 hours at a time. I have no idea. You would think it would go through your system by then, but I don't know. So she's tripping, and it's basically through her eyes, and then at the end she has this huge realization of what's happened, and there's this like huge twist. But anyway, her friends start dying in the forest, and it's all pretty much set in the forest. There's an abandoned house in it, and like this abandoned, I think it's a hotel or a hospital, mental hospital, something like that. So it's pretty much set in the woods though, and that's where a lot of her friends die, and it's really cool the way that they die. Like, I don't really know how to say it without giving away, so I'm not going to, but I just didn't like the ending. Like, the twist was okay, but I expected a twist, because I was like, that's not gonna be real. If that was the real movie, that would be stupid. Like, that concept would be dumb. And so of course they added this huge twist at the end, which I was like, okay, that's a little bit better, but I expected there to be something else. So it wasn't like a complete shocker for me, but that's just the way that I view horror movies, because I've seen so many that I know what to expect, kind of. So I may just be too hard on the movie, to be honest. I may just be, I mean, I'm never hard enough on movies, I think. I think I'm too, like, I love all movies, basically. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about what I like and didn't like. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments if you want any more information. I just don't want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. But it was actually recommended to me by one of my coworkers, and so I thought I would give it a shot. And I think the reason why I didn't like it the first time is because I was with my best friend, Stephanie, and she's really critical on horror movies and movies in general and what she likes and doesn't like. And so everything she was saying afterwards was really a good point, and I kind of just agreed with it. I think if I had watched it by myself the first time without seeing it before, I might have had a different opinion of it. So, I mean, that's just my belief, but I guess it was just too predictable, you know, one of those predictable type of movies. Yes, it was a little scary, a little jumpy. Definitely watch it at night to really get the full, like, effect. Obviously, I watched it today in the morning, so it wasn't that scary, and I was cleaning while I was watching it, so it wasn't like too scary. But the first time I watched it, it was at night with my friend, and I mean, yeah, it was scary, but I didn't have nightmares about it. It takes a lot for me to like be really freaked out by a movie. I don't know. So if you want to watch it, I will link the trailer and the link to Netflix, where you can watch it on Netflix. All the movies I typically review are on Netflix, although I think my next one's not going to be. But it's easily rentable, and you could just pick it up at Redbox, I think. I don't know. So I'll link it to both links down below in the description. So watch the trailer. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you had the same opinion, different opinion. I'd love to hear it. Leave it in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.